Pete, tell us about your Mk7 GTI.
Well, I mean, it's a basic setup for, at least in my eyes. Upgraded turbo, port injection, intake, eBay intercooler, fuel pump in the back, RS3 pump, and Autotech high pressure.
Gotcha.
Pretty much it. Obviously, ECU tune, TCU tune, tuned by GLS Performance with open source tuning.
Gotcha.
Open source tuning.
And for the transmission software, you went with
EQT.
Yep. Yeah, no, and that's for the IS38 transmission tune, correct?
Yep.
Yep. So it holds it down.
Holds it down. No slip yet. I mean, we'll see in the future once it gets a little hotter out.
For sure. And yeah, I mean, as far as ponies goes, what's roughly the number on this?
Hasn't been on a dyno yet. Probably won't see a dyno for a while, but I would say around 500.
Okay.
When it's on its full kill.
Yeah, and 500 obviously to the front wheels is certainly a recipe. I don't want to say a recipe for disaster, but
we'll see how it gets down in New Hampshire.
We'll certainly see.
Dirty roads.
The dirty roads, and of course the slightly colder climate. But yeah, I mean, aside from that, what kind of tires are you running?
At the moment, summer compound PS4s.
Yep.
But hopefully in the summer, step it down to like a 17-inch rim and get a little fatter tire on there.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty good tire for if you were maybe stage 2, but we're a little beyond that now.
Yeah, we're a little beyond that, but I mean, we'll see today. The power is ramped in pretty slowly, so yeah. I mean, it should hook decently until we get to like map 4 or 5.
And that's the nature of the kind of turbo too. And regarding wheels too, very I recognize something over there. That's
yeah. I'd say I wonder where you got the inspiration from.
Certainly so. And so these are the 18-inch APR wheels. So as far as ride comfort, we just drove over here just preliminary to this parking lot, and it rides great. And what kind of lowering springs are you on, by the way?
Eibach lowering springs.
Okay, gotcha. So it's pretty good low. I would say that's pretty comparable to H&R. Yep. Yeah, I think they're both great options. So.
Yeah, they were both great options. Still, it rides pretty well. I mean, the car has 120,000 miles on it. So yeah, they keep that in mind. Yeah,
and which I guess you're welcome to share it, but what number engine are you on?
This is the third. The first one catastrophically blew up. I'm not sure why, but the second one had metal in it from the start when I got it. That obviously let go eventually, and now we're on the third motor.
Yep.
Just still going.
Exactly. And the most important thing is you're on this stock, same, factory DSG.
That is a factory motor, factory transmission.
Yep.
Factory diff, everything.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of diff, this is a performance pack, right?
Yes. So it has the LSD or the electronic performance one, whatever.
Yes, and it helps out a little bit, right?
Yeah, it definitely does help out a little bit.
Yeah,
for sure. Like going around corners and stuff like that, you can definitely feel it.
Oh, I believe it. And as far as it looks like, you have aftermarket, I think, rotors over there too, drilled.
Yeah, they're just the Zimmerman rotors and red stuff pads.
Nice.
But those will go soon. I have all new stuff at the house. Plus, they're all pretty shot.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm right there with you. But obviously, elephant in the room. We are not with a hood today. So if I guess for some of you at home, you get to kind of feast your eyes as we go. And
someone hit me at work, and I came out from work, and the hood was horrendously dented in, and I had a coolant leak, and I wanted to swap the turbo, and then I couldn't get the hood off, so I had to cut it off.
Yeah.
The remnants of it are right here.
Yep. Yeah, and that happens. And I guess the only downside, I mean, aside from obviously we do have some weight loss, which is nice. Weight reduction is always key. But I guess the only downside is surprisingly not the wipers, as you mentioned, but it's the battery bra.
I should honestly just cut this off at this point. It's just taped down.
Yeah. I don't even think mine comes with that anymore. But my GTI certainly had one of those, and I just took it out.
Yeah, I should honestly take that out.
But good deal. And as far as exhaust work done, it's just is it fully straight piped, or what do we?
No, APR downpipe with the cat is still in it.
Yep.
And
Well,
then,
whatever's left of it.
Yeah, whatever's left of it, and then AWE track exhaust.
Nice. So, and yeah, I mean, it's got some volume. You know, it certainly has the right noise, but it's
definitely a little loud for. I mean, at least in my opinion, especially for a catted exhaust, it's definitely a little on the loud side.
Yeah, but it's. I mean, it's not super over the top. It's still pretty reasonable, and obviously we're just cruising and drive. And
I'd say that was the whole goal, is just to be somewhat subtle, at least driving around.
Yeah.
Not go crazy.
Yep, I'm right there with you. So I think without further ado, let's hop right in and we'll get her going.
Yeah, for sure.
Does this have rev matching downshifts with the tune or no? Yeah. Okay. Damn. Yeah, you're right about the noise, but bear in mind, I don't think you have much of an interior left back there. Or is it full interior?
What?
I can't tell.
There's only one part missing right now.
Okay.
I was meant to take it out before I came here, to be honest, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, this thing's funny, bro. It's like, it's got like you said, you lower, I mean, normal driving, you know?
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. It's very smooth, considering that.
I wonder how funny this would be with just like a stock catback or something like that. With like,
yeah,
you know, not much noise.
Yeah, no, it'd be funny. Although I think it'd be probably bad for the turbo.
Do you think
so? A lot of back pressure.
Yeah.
See?
I like that. I like that. It's not over the top, you know what I mean? For what you got going on back there, I mean.
I think the cat also helps too. Like Dean's car shoots a lot of flames.
Really? Does this must? Oh, you're catted though.
Yeah, it's catted.
Yeah.
What's that? Let's hooked up to this already. Let's see what third gear's acting like.
You're not kidding. You definitely do need the right roads for this this type of power. But I mean, it hooked, you know, for the most part. And that's map 3, right? Yeah,
that means we can definitely go up a little higher.
God damn, bro. And so you have how many total maps again? 5. 5 total maps. Unbelievable. And the shifting too. It's just so urgent. That turbo noise.
It's so good.
Alright, let's try full enchilada. Oh my god. Thank you, brakes. Thank you, brakes. I mean, I was gonna think maybe this is gonna be a type of review where I can hold this. Nah, I gotta like hold for dear life. Alright, we'll see how she do. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to getting back into my car. It's gonna feel so slow. This thing is unbelievably fast. Doing a launch controller 0 to 60 is a moot point. We're not going to do that for today's video. There's just no need. But this thing would kill so many cars, I feel like, in a roll. All right, so we finally made it back. It's hasn't gotten any warmer, but yeah, no, for sure. This thing is an absolute unit. I think we got pretty lucky as far as some runs today.
Yeah, the weather's pretty good.
Weather's pretty good, and of course the surface for the most part. Don't use this as reference, but the roads.
Surprisingly, no wheel spin.
Yeah,
which is really good.
Yeah, no wheel. So we got pretty lucky, and you know, very comparable. I will say the power, just the way you kind of roll into it, is just unlike. I mean, it feels kind of NA.
It loves the high RPM. That turbo eats it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I noticed for sure. And it's vastly different from mine. And well, I'd say one of the differences, probably right off the bat, is well, acceleration. We'll start there. Maybe the speed.
Kick over 4K, it starts to really get going.
Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely awesome, and with the DSG handling the way it did today, it makes me feel pretty good about mine.
Really smooth, and 120,000 miles on it.
Just
literally consistent beating since I've.
Yeah, 100,000 miles of your ownership too.
Yes, easily.
So, goes to show this is definitely a very, very a tried and true platform, and very exciting to obviously see. What would you say is next for this car? Obviously, I mean, I can't imagine what would be next, but
maybe I would have to say rods, pistons, and valve train.
Yeah.
Try to go for like 650 and max the turbo out.
Yep.
See if the trans should hold if I have clutch packs.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep. Good deal. Obviously, I do appreciate you for coming out, and we'll probably we'll have to do it again after you.
Soon. We'll take you to a race night.
Yes. Oh, for sure. I'll take the R, and certainly won't lose. Good deal. But anyway, thanks to you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.